Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, June 16th, 2017. U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, you've heard me say many times that I don't like Fridays, and today really was no exception. We didn't have a terrible day, but uh, what happened today, we had something pretty unusual happen. I'll show you that chart in a second, but we had a day of entry stop hit. This is very unusual for us, but when these day of entry stops are hit, they're very, very deep and they do cause us some problems. So, as a result, our closeout trades were negative $4,500 today. Now, we did do better on our entries. We got into 8 new positions today. 3 were positive, 5 were negative, but we still came up with positive over $2,000 in open trade that we carry over the weekend into next Monday. But we just got to hope. We're dealing with drug stocks, and I tell you, drug stocks are very unpredictable, so we just got to hope that those profits hold. As far as the Dow went, I called it up. It did go up, uh, closed up 22 points. Looks like it closed on its high or very close to its high for the day. For that reason, I'm going to see a predict call continuing upside move, and I will call the Dow up for Monday. I'll show you the uh, one stock that causes most of our problems today. This is Cara Therapeutics. We had bought this middle of the day today, and everything was going along just like usual. And then look at this huge sell-off the last 15 minutes. I don't know exactly what happened there, but obviously there's some news. Something comes out that some tests that they were doing turned out bad or something, and there's this massive panic selling, and this our day of entry stops gets hit all the way down here, and then of course it bounces after they get us out. So that's not real good. That costs us $3,300, and it was this trade that put uh, our closeout trades up to $4,500 negative. If we hadn't had this, our closed out trades would have been very manageable. But anyway, this happens once in a while. I haven't seen one of these in months and months and months, but it happened today. We did get into some good trades, however, and thank goodness, because that, kept today from being pretty miserable. Um, this is Fold, which is Amicus Therapeutics. We had bought this thing yesterday. It went against us. Then it popped up here, and we got out of this with just a little profit. And then it kept going, so we got re-entered in it, and it kept going very nicely there. And we have $1,800 in open trade, $1,800 open trade in Amicus Therapeutics. And then also a drug stock went very favorably for us today. This is TXMD, and we bought this right out of the gate this morning, and it just screamed after we got into it. It was up over $6,000 at one point. It did pull back a little here, but we still have $5.2 thousand dollars, $5,200 open trade in TXMD. Anyway, so wasn't a horrible day, but it was a typical Friday with some unpredicted volatility. Anyway, that's the way it went. This is Trader Bob signing up. You guys have a great weekend. I will be back here online on Monday.